Good afternoon. I'm Andy Rich. I am the president of Franklin and Marshall College, and it is my privilege to welcome you to this celebration of our mid-year graduates, to what we think are about 24 students who have just finished their degree requirements this semester. Let me invite you to stand up. And huge, huge congratulations. This is a day, and you can sit down again now. You're going to stand up more as we go, but you can sit down now. This day, this is a big deal, and it's a big deal for you, it's a big deal for us, and it's a truly exciting day, and I hope you are feeling good. We, all of us at F&M, are proud of you. We're happy to be together this day to celebrate your achievements. To family and to friends in the room, and the people who might be watching us on the live stream, welcome. And congratulations to you too. You have watched these wonderful young people grow, learn, and expand their horizons. And we know that their success is due in no small part to your support. So thank you very, very much. I also want to thank our faculty, your teachers, and your mentors. They care about you more than you know. And to our staff and to everyone in the F&M community who's been part of your journeys, thank you for all you've done and for being here today. And as we begin, I do want to thank the musicians for the wonderful prelude to our event, Claire, Lee, Angel, Hu, and Jocelyn Chow, and their coach, Professor Michael Jaminas. Thank you all very much. And I think they were going to step off the stage at this point, so thank you all. So I'm 6 months into my time as president of F&M, and it's in the same period that you have finished your journey here that I have begun mine. In my first months, I've experienced a college that puts you, our students, at the center of our mission. You are who we think about when we get up every morning, when we begin the day, and your success is what we measure the college's success against. In the last few months, we've developed a new tagline for F&M: learn with purpose, lead with impact. And when I look at all of you, I see it in action. F&M is a place that combines top-tier academics with hands-on experiences. We help you think about big ideas, and we help you consider how those ideas matter. And we do it all with an eye to ensuring that you have transformative connections that will prepare you to be leaders in shaping the future. You all have done all of that, and you're ready for what's next. Think back to when you arrived here, to the first time you tried something completely new, a class, a club, an activity that pushed you outside your comfort zone. Remember a fear that you overcame, a moment you realized your own potential, the times you discovered a new passion and found your voice, your power. Maybe you aced an exam after countless study sessions at the library, or you dove into research, won a championship, or gave a performance that left you on cloud 9. Perhaps you experienced something in Lancaster, or maybe it was halfway around the world that changed your perspective. Every one of these moments, big and small, shaped your F&M experience and who you have become. And each one brought you to this milestone. So as you reflect on all that you have achieved and you look forward to all that's going to come next, my message for you is a simple one. And that is that you are ready. Whatever it is that you set your mind to in the years ahead, a career launching first job, graduate school, service, exploration, you have the skills to take that next step with confidence. At Franklin and Marshall, we don't prepare you for one job, we prepare you for many, including the ones that you haven't imagined yet and that maybe don't even exist yet. An F&M degree can take you anywhere because all the skills you developed here through liberal arts, they're the same skills that employers are actively seeking. And I can tell you, I did not just make that up. It is true. And we know it, and I'll tell you how. According to a 2025 World Economic Forum report, this is a survey of Fortune 500 CEOs, the 5 skills that are most sought after by employers right now, today, are number 1, analytical thinking, number 2, resilience, flexibility, and agility, number 3, leadership and social influence, 4, creative thinking, 5, motivation and self-awareness. Employers are describing you. You know how to analyze and solve problems. You know how to navigate uncertainty and ambiguity with resilience and with grace. You know how to lead and bring people together across differences. And you know how to learn, really learn, not just to pass a test, but to understand the world and creatively shape it. I hope you will go forward with confidence, knowing that you are prepared to contribute wherever you land with creativity, with integrity, and with heart. However bold or humble the work ahead, it matters and you are ready. So congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Sunita Kramer, our Provost and Dean of Faculty, to share remarks. Sunita.
Hi, graduates, families, and colleagues. I stand before you not only as provost, but also as a graduate of Franklin and Marshall. Many years ago, I sat similarly to where you are, and I was filled with both excitement and uncertainty, and I had a lot of questions about what would come next. And like many of you, my time here was anything but one-dimensional. I spent hours doing research with faculty mentors who taught me how to ask real questions. I hosted a radio show at WFNM, discovering the power of storytelling and voice. And I also served as the chair of the College Entertainment Committee, learning firsthand what it takes to bring people together, organize events, and lead alongside peers. And at the time, these experiences felt disconnected: science, media, campus programming. But looking back, they all prepared me for the work that I do today: listening closely, building community, solving problems creatively, and helping people find their paths forward. And that's how a great education works. Your F&M education has prepared you well for what is next. During your time here, you've conquered challenging coursework, pushed intellectual boundaries in labs, classrooms, and beyond, and you've completed a rigorous academic journey. And this is a significant achievement, and you have absolutely earned this celebration. And whatever comes next for you, careers, graduate study, service, creative work, or adventures that you can't even imagine, remember that you don't walk alone. You carry with you Franklin and Marshall, the mentors who challenged you, the classmates who supported you, the late-night conversations that reshaped your thinking, and the experiences that stretched your sense of what is possible. We, your entire F&M community, have had the profound privilege of witnessing your transformation as we've walked alongside you throughout your journey through F&M. We've learned from your questions, been energized by your passion, and we are bursting with pride and hope today. We've seen your dedication, resilience, and capacity for innovation and leadership. We've seen you develop curiosity, skepticism, integrity, collaboration, and the drive to seek understanding. Whether you've discovered your passion here in the arts, sciences, or humanities, or at the intersection of those fields with each other, or with any of the infinite combinations of interests you may have, you now each hold a uniquely shaped key to making a profound difference in the world around you, even if it's just a little bit every day. F&M is now part of your story, just as it has long been a part of mine. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the remarkable things that you will accomplish. Thank you. So I now invite Associate Dean of the Faculty and Professor of Russian, John Stone, to come forward and begin the presentation of graduates.
Thank you and welcome. It is my privilege to recognize those students who will be meeting the requirements for the Franklin and Marshall College Bachelor of Arts degree mid-year or by January 2026. As I read each student's name, you'll walk across the stage to receive congratulations from Vice President Drew Stelgis and Provost and Dean of the Faculty Sunita Kramer, and then pause with President Andrew Rich for a photo before exiting the stage. At this time, I invite my colleagues to come forward and welcome the first group of students to stand and make their way to the stage. To our audience, I encourage you to join in celebrating each of our students with equal joy and enthusiasm as their names are announced. Are we ready? All right, let's go. Zainab Akram. Don Benjamin Ang. Michaela Beatty. Denaja Bellamy Green. Fiona Besselman. Ryan Bond. Bryant Chan. Tyler Luis Cruz. Kesmond Elliott. Daphne Hines. Joshua Kulak. Joanna Lee. Jonathan David Ludwig. Grace E. No. Sarah Paul. Catherine Alice Pippinger. Edwin Thomas Robinson. Wang Hugh Chun. And Yasuke Yamao. Congratulations, diplomats. And now I'd like to welcome Dr. Drew Stelgis, Vice President for Student Affairs, for additional remarks.
Well, first of all, I think we also need to recognize and congratulate and celebrate the many family, friends, relatives, adopted family members. So if you are any one of those, please stand up and we're going to give you a rousing round of applause. Stand up. So these folks came from close, from far, from wide, in order to celebrate with all of us this afternoon and into the evening. And we're so glad you're here, because we always say F&M is home for us, and it's also home for you. So today we've had an opportunity to gather in a place that's rich with history, a college town that's born of bold ideas and sustained by generations who believe that learning transforms both the mind and our world. For more than 2 centuries, F&M graduates have carried that conviction forward with curiosity, with courage, and with a belief that education serves something larger than oneself. And now you join a global community of alumni who share that same spirit. Graduation is your welcome into a network of thinkers and doers and change makers stretching back nearly 2.5 centuries. Wherever you go, you will carry F&M with you, and F&M will always be here for you. Your alma mater becomes a place that you can return to again and again. A place of magic where possibility once felt endless, where your path sparked enthusiasm and imagination, where friendships and ideas first took shape. When life becomes complicated or the world feels heavy, and it very well may, you can always come back to alma mater, to this campus, to pause under the trees and reconnect with this place, with your own mind, your spirit, and with a community that will always be yours. This space, the physical space, and the general feeling of this campus will always be yours for the rest of your life. You may find yourself remembering the springtime you once lived here, where hope was abundant, laughter came easily, and everything ahead felt bright and generous. There's no doubt that there's been times of deep trial and uncertainty. There's been times of great growth and progress, and through those times of challenge, you overcame. You are a different person now than you were before, a better version of self, and you can always come home to alma mater to relive that and to be sort of reborn again. You're now an F&M graduate. Wear it with so much pride. You graduated from F&M. Wherever you go next, show up with that courage and that care and that compassion and that empathy that we taught and that you learned and that you yourself possess, so that you can show the world what it means to be a diplomat. Let that F&M spirit guide you through your way when you're leading and you're living and you're working in communities big and small as a community of 2 and as large as a global community. When we say we are F&M together, diplomats forever, we mean it. You are diplomats forever. We are grateful to you that you chose us, and we're grateful that you're now part of the alumni of F&M. Congratulations.
So just a point of question for the graduates. We've said now, I think each one of us has said that we think you're ready. Do you feel ready? Mostly? I just want to say, how many of you feel kind of nervous? Yeah, that's perfectly normal too. And I actually just want to give voice to that at the same time as you are feeling so excited about this moment and living at a moment in which all of the rest of the people in this room are so excited for you, which can feel a little overwhelming, you can also feel great anxiety about this transition in your life. And I guess picking up on Vice President Stelgis's comment, I do want you to know we're here to help you through that too. You know, you finish now, but you're going to, I hope, come back and join us for the full commencement in the spring. You'll be celebrated, as will all of the graduates at the end of the year. And we'll be here to support you as you make this transition, which can be both exciting, fun, and all kinds of ways riddled with anxiety. We hope you'll take full advantage of us as you make that transition. This concludes our formal program, but we have a lovely reception just outside to have informal chances to get to know each other a little bit better and to celebrate you, our graduates. I invite you to join us for that. I hope you will join us in May. And then I want to mention as well that at 5:30 this evening, we are going to be lighting up Old Main for the holidays and to celebrate the end of the semester and to celebrate you guys. And so I hope you'll enjoy some food and some fun in the reception space in the back, and then come over and join us anytime from 5 to 5:30. And at 5:30, we will light up Old Main, and it should be a nice way to begin the evening. Congratulations. Again, we wish you well, and we look forward to celebrating your every achievement.